Hello there, YouTube. I've been making videos on YouTube, I think. It's been a little over a year now. I know I haven't been making very many, but, you know, I haven't really had any ideas of what would be, a good idea to solo or whatever. Like that, I've been basically trying to gather some gear, build some merits, do different things like that to, to get my solo gear where I need it to be, and to sort of try to, just show that white mages aren't as weak as what people might think. Show we're more than just a cure bot or teleport taxi or whatever like that. Speaking of, I really don't like the teleport taxi idea anyway. A lot of people think I'm nuts for not liking it, but hey, what can you do? Just my opinion on it. Also, what I was wanting to say, really, is what inspired me to come on camera like this is, well, first of all, I just got a camera. A friend of mine gave it to me. And, basically, what I'd like to say is, if you're in a rut, or if you're feeling down about something, or if, it feels like everyone else is advancing so much faster than you, or just anything to get you discouraged like that. If someone's bothering you, picking on you, saying you suck at this job and you shouldn't play it, things of that, you should just ignore them. I mean, you're paying the $12.95, $13.95, whatever the month you pay, and you should enjoy the game. I mean, I'm finally starting to realize that after the 4 years that I've been playing. I mean, I've been just constantly held back and held down by different things, and I'm finally trying to get back into the game now. I mean, I just recently finished COP with a random shout group that I heard in Whitegate. I seen the random shout, went with them, we wound up forming a static. It worked. I liked it. We finished it, we beat Promathia, and I wanted to give a shout out to everyone that was with us that night. All from the Pandemonium server. That's Assassln with an L, Karate Kid, Domon, the Red Mage Qeomash, how do you say it? Qeomash, something like that. I don't know. He knows who he is. Their friend Gov, which was Ranger. Let's see, who else was... Basically, I've made some friends through the long years that I've played Final Fantasy XI, but I guess not as much as I could have or should have or anything like that. I've not exactly gotten to experience all the stuff that I've wanted to, and that's what I'm trying to come before you now and say, if there's something you want to do it. Don't wait for anybody. Well, unless it's your friends, but I mean, don't wait really, really long. I mean, like, if you got it planned and you're going to do it like in a couple weeks or something like that, that's fine, because your real life does have to come before the game. So if your friends are like busy, doing something else, and you've got it planned for like 2 weeks, and you don't show for that 2 weeks, like if it's a mission or something, just go ahead and do it. Go ahead, because you can always go back again and help them later. Point is, you've got to enjoy the game. That's what I'm wanting to say, and mostly I'm wanting to come just tell you again about a little bit who I am and my character Serenia on the Pandemonium server. I'm a big fan of the Whitemage job, if you haven't, figured that out by now. My name is Zack, I'm 22, and I'm from the state of Kentucky. My character is a level 75 Whitemage mithran by the name of Serenia. I've got several other jobs leveled with her, namely a 75 Samurai, again 75 Whitemage. Red Mage is up there at 68. Summoner's around 53, I think. Obviously I don't really play Samurai that much. I feel I'm a bit unorthodox in the way that I play. Others would argue that, obviously Black Mage or Summoner might be a better sub job than what I do sub, which is Paladin, which actually is my main sub. Yeah, it has a couple of cons. Lack of MP, I lose like maybe 100 to 120 of that from Summoner sub. I also lose 1 point of Mind, but those really are minor inconveniences, at least to me, because I gain a little over 120 HP as well. I gain more Strength, Dex, Vitality, for in cases where I get the melee. I also keep auto refresh, which is really, really nice. And thanks to the Noble's Tunic that I have, that's 2 MP every 3 seconds, I think it is. Plus I get Shield Bash, which is really nice since they updated it where it's almost a guaranteed stun. Sentinel is very good in those cases where I get aggro. Given my enmity down gear, the tanks usually can get it right back off me. in no time at all. So it's there to keep my, HP up there. It's for my own survival, basically. Or if I really have to, if there's an emergency situation, I can jump in front of like one of the DD damage dealers, something like that. I can jump in, use Sentinel, then cover. Yeah, that might give me a lot of hate, but it'll give them enough time to recover, do what they need to do, and I can toss them a cure while I'm at it. It's also a really good solo sub job. Says you've got to walk your own path. Like, even if you are the melee mage, you can do it with responsibility. So basically what I'm trying to say is be who you want to be, not who someone else wants you to be. I'm sure certain situations call for different play styles, and I'm fine with that. I don't mind adapting. But for everyday play, I'm going to play my own way, Like, if I want to do join an EXP party with Paladin sub, I'll do it. Because I know I can handle it, and I've been invited that way. And no one's really complained. They've questioned it, but that's going to happen. I mean, it's an odd sub, but it's one I like. And it works really well in the hands of the right players. Basically everything's not so cut and dry. Anyways, sorry for rambling on a bit there. I guess I just wanted to come out and tell you who I am. I'm a gamer, of course. I'm not just some nerd that plays games, all the time. I haven't exactly had luck getting a job, and if things don't go right soon, I might have to take a temporary vacation from the game, just to show that, hey, I know that real life is more important, so that's just my resolve there, and I'll do what I have to do. But basically, just like I said, play the game. Don't let the game own you. Own the game. Get what I'm trying to say? Anyway, I'd also like to give a shout out to a friend of mine I met through YouTube. His name's Uzumaki. He's I guess he's an up and coming player. He's doing pretty good for himself, as I can tell. I'd also like to give a shout out to some of my link shells like Heaven Sanctuary, Knowledge Seekers, ANovusSuscipio, something like that. Give a shout out to my friends. Norn, Domon, Katsi, Nex, Sages, and all of them. Uzumaki and all them. And yeah, I guess that's all I've got to say. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in Vanadil.